Most people think crypto is about coins, charts, and speculation. It's not. What actually matters is infrastructure, the systems that decide who owns what, who gets paid, who governs, and who controls the rails underneath everything you see. Banks already have this. Governments already have this. Big tech already have this. The question is, why don't communities? That's what Axiom Protocol is building, not another blockchain, not another app, but the real infrastructure for ownership, governance, and digital economies. Let me show you what most people never see. Here's the mistake most people make. They think infrastructure is boring. Pipes, wires, servers. But infrastructure is power. Whoever controls the rails controls the flow of money, data, identity, and decision-making. When you swipe a card, post content, sign a contract, or pay rent, you're not interacting with freedom. You're interacting with someone else's system. Crypto promised to change that, but instead of rebuilding infrastructure, most projects rebuilt speculation. Real infrastructure has three jobs: define ownership, enforce rules, survive time. Apps don't do that. Tokens don't do that. Even blockchains alone don't do that. Infrastructure is the layer that stays when trends die. And right now, almost everything people use in Web3 sits on top of systems they don't own and can't control. Axiom Protocol was built from the opposite direction. Not what app should we launch, but what infrastructure would communities need if they actually wanted ownership? Ownership of assets, ownership of governance, ownership of digital economies. Axiom isn't here to compete with blockchains, it orchestrates them. It's not here to replace platforms, it replaces dependence on them. This is infrastructure you build once and use for decades. This channel isn't about hype. It's not about price. It's not about the next big thing. It's about explaining how power actually works in digital systems and how that power can finally be distributed. If you care about ownership, governance, or building something that lasts, you're in the right place. Subscribe, because in the next video, I'm going to explain why this is not crypto and why that distinction matters.